I'm finding it difficult to pick the correct exercise to do at home so as to maintain the balance between walking very slowly and concentrating on good gait and improving her balance compared to just walking on a treadmill. There's almost too much choice. Some of the exercises are easy for her, and in this case, I'm not sure if to just do lots of repetition in order to get her brain to learn new pathways. So I would say, just like I've talked about previously, number one is identify a goal and make a problem list of the things that are interfering with whatever. It sounds like you're a caregiver for someone, whatever you want her to be able to do. So is it to be able to transfer and go to the bathroom by herself? Is it to be able to, walk to the car by herself? Is it be able to go from the wheelchair to the car by herself or with less assistance? Identify the goal and then make a list of all the problems that are interfering with that. If it's balance, try different devices and see if she holds on, if it makes it easier for her. Lots of videos in the vault on balance. You just kind of have to go through them. If it's easy and she can do it and, you feel like you could walk away and she could do it on her own, then obviously that's too easy and I don't think that's necessary. Now, do you do the treadmill or do you walk on level ground, and do you work on quality movement over quantity? I think both are valuable. I think the treadmill is great for working on cadence. So I love that component of it. And it's also like a good fitness activity. So it works on that like kind of zone 2 cardio that we've talked a little bit about today as well. So that's what I like the treadmill for. So I look at the treadmill more as something that improves cadence and works on overall fitness, that cardiovascular system. I don't usually think about it as something that really works on quality movement. So then I always recommend that you have another bucket, even if it's just 5 minutes, where you're working on quality movement. So maybe use the treadmill exercises that you're doing with her to identify, is her knee going into hyperextension? Then if that's the case, then work on, walking or standing balance without her locking her knee out, something like that. So I'd use the treadmill to kind of give you more data as to what you need to work on for the quality movement. And hopefully that'll help you to kind of not be overwhelmed as much and identify more specific exercises. If it's that she can't lift her knee when she's on the treadmill or that she's catching her toe, then I would say maybe work on knee flexion. Or hip flexion, bringing that knee up towards the chest. And so that would be leg exercises in the vault, go over to the hip flexion. And there's a ton of different ones in there. If there's one in there that she can do and the form looks perfect, meaning that it looks exactly like it does on the other, when she does it with her uninvolved side, then I would say, check that one off your list. You don't need to do that one. Move on to the next one.
Talk to you guys about 2 products that are a match made in heaven. Talked to you guys recently about the Camelback products and how much I love them, especially the coffee mug with the leak-proof lid. And I also mentioned in that video that I like it because I use it for mixing my powders because you can shake it without it leaking. And that pairs perfectly with another product that I started using recently, and that is Beam Super Green Products. Not only does it have a really cool name, Beam standing for Be Amazing, which I absolutely love. In addition to that, it's probably the best tasting green powder on the market. Chocolate is my favorite flavor. Now, most of you know I talk a lot on this channel that I don't think supplements are like a first line of defense when it comes to brain and body health and performance. I think the absolute foundation to optimizing brain health and body is eliminating ultra-processed foods and eating a diet filled with whole foods. But in today's food environment, it still can be challenging to get all the nutrients necessary, and that is where Beam Super Green powder comes into play. 1 scoop of Beam Super Green powder is packed with 35 fruits and vegetables, giving you the nutrients and energy to be amazing. So if you are interested in optimizing your brain and your body performance, and you want to make sure you're getting all the vitamins and minerals essential for that to happen, and you want to support this channel, click on the link in the description below.
that video and you want to learn more exercises on how to improve your walking, definitely check out this video over here or that video over there. If you want even more help, check out our gold membership program where you will get access to over 300 exercises that are not here on YouTube, as well as access to our monthly lives where you can get your questions answered.